Today, August 16, 2021, I make practice. Mm. Oh.
Kids, I'm going to tell you an incredible story. The story
Kids, I'm going tonight.
of how I met your mother. Kids, I'm going to tell you an incredible story.
Kids, I'm gonna tell you an incredible story. Kids, I'm gonna tell you an incredible story. Kids,
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 I'm going to tell you an incredible story. The kids, I'm going to tell you an incredible story. The story of how I met your mother.
kids, I'm going to tell you.
Kids, I'm going to tell you an incredible.
Kids, I'm going to tell you an incredible story. Kids, I'm going to tell you an incredible story. Kids, I'm going to tell you an incredible story. Kids, I'm going to tell you an incredible story.
The story of how I met your mother.
The story of how I met your mother. The story of how I met your mother. The story of how I met your mother. The story of how I met your mother. The story of how I met your mother. The story of how I met your mother.
Are we being punished for something?
No.
Are we being punished for something?
Are we being punished for something?
Are we being punished for something? Are we being punished for something? Are we being punished for something? Are we being punished for something? Are we being punished for something? Are we being punished for something? Are we being punished for something? Are we being punished for something?
No.
Yeah, is this gonna take a while?
Yes. 25 years ago.
Is this gonna take a while?
Yeah, is this gonna take a while?
Yes, it's gonna take a while. Yes, it's gonna take a while.
Yeah, is this gonna take a while?
Yeah, it's gonna take a while. Yes, it's gonna take a while. Yes, it's gonna take a while. Yeah, 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 it's gonna take a while.
Yes. 25 years ago. Before I was dad.
Yes. 25 years ago, before were dead. Yes. 25 years ago, before I 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 were dead. Yes, 25 before. Yes, 25 years ago, before I was there.
I had this whole other life. I had this whole other life.
I had whole other life.
I had this whole other life. I had this whole other life.
I had whole other life. I had whole other life. I had this 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 whole other life.
It was way back in 2005.
It's world way best in 2005.
It was way back in 2005. It was way back in 2005.
It's way best. It's world best. It's world way best. It's world way best in 2005.
It was way back in 2005.
It's worldwide best. It's worldwide best. It's worldwide best in 2005. 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 It's worldwide best in 2005.
I was 27, just starting to make it as an architect.
I was 27, just starting to make it as an architect.
I was 27, just starting to make it as an architect.
I was 27, I just started to make it as an architect. I was 27, just starting to make it as an architect. I was 27, just starting to make it as an architect. I was 27, just starting to make it as an architect. I was 27, just starting to make it an architect. I was 27, just starting to make it as an architect.
And living in New York with Marshall, my best friend from college.
And living in New York with Marshall, my best friend from college.
And living in New York with Marshall, my best friend from college.
And living in New York with myself, my best friend from college. I live in New York with myself.
And living in New York with Marshall, my best friend from college.
I live in New York with myself. I live in New York with myself, my best friend from college. I live in New York with myself, my best friend from college. I live in New York with myself, my best friend in college. I live in New York with myself, my best friend in college. And living in New York with myself, my best friend in college. And living in New York with myself, my best friend in college.
My life was good.
My life was good. My life was good. My life was good. My life was good. My life was good.
My life was good.
My life was good. My life was good. My life was good. My life was good. My life was good. My life was good. My life was good.
And then Uncle Marshall went and screwed the whole thing up.
And then Uncle Marshall went and screwed up whole thing.
And then Uncle Marshall went and screwed the whole thing up.
Screwed the whole thing. And then Uncle Marshall went and screwed the whole thing. And then Uncle Marshall went and screwed the whole thing up. And then Uncle Marshall went and screwed the whole thing up. And then Uncle Marshall went and screwed the whole thing up. And when Uncle Marshall went and screwed the whole thing up. And then Uncle Marshall went and screwed the whole thing up. And then Uncle Marshall went and screwed the whole thing up. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11 theo. Okay.
Will you marry me?
Will you marry? Will you marry me? Will you marry me? Will you marry me?
Will you marry me?
Will you marry me? Will you marry me? Will you marry me? Will you marry me? Will you marry me? Will you marry me? Will you marry me?
Yes, perfect.
Yes, perfect. Yes, perfect. Yes, perfect. Yes, perfect. Yes, perfect. Yes, perfect. Yes, perfect. Yes, perfect. Yes, perfect.
And then you're engaged. You pop the champagne.
And then you pop step. And then yes. And then you get.
And then you're engaged. You pop the champagne.
And then you engage. And then you again you pop stepping. 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 Again you and then you again you pop stepping.
You drink a toast.
You drink a toast. You drink a toast. You drink a toast. You drink a toast.
Champagne. You drink a toast.
during a talk, 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 during a talk. Today I practice from beginning and end during a talk. Next time I will practice next. Bye bye.